What makes the world go round? Love, some might say. But unfortunately, the world is barely going round anymore. Things are shit. So people like Nicole Stark, a relationship expert, maybe are failing at their jobs. Let's get to the bottom of it. In this show, we're concerned about solving the world's biggest problems. Today we're talking about relationships, and I know what you're thinking. What do relationships have to do with world problems? And I thought the same thing. But we have a limited budget, and at the last minute, this is all we could afford to do interview-wise. So we're gonna make the most of it. But this is Nicole Stark, and you are a relationship expert.
Yes, decision intelligence, human systems. It's kind of my area of expertise.
So you must have been in, 500,000 relationships?
Wow, yeah. No, I mean, no.
Where do you live?
I live in Los Angeles.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Why do you say that?
I just feel like that's where all the relationship people go.
Or where do people who aren't in relationships go?
To the countryside, usually.
What makes you think the countryside are not into relationships and Los Angeles is?
Because people in the countryside are hard. Not sexually, but they are, they've got a tough shell. And then people in LA are soft. Again, it has nothing to do with erections, but that's just what people say. But I guess we could find out today if that feels true to you.
So you're bridging sex and...
No, this is not about sex at all.
So
I don't even know what sex is. But yeah, you could try to teach me later. I mean, not personally.
I could actually... That's interesting. I mean,
no,
it's all involved.
I'm not
the only
I'm
part of
not gay,
relationships.
but we just need to begin.
Okay.
So something that a lot of people find confusing is why relationships and the word relatives sound so similar, when you would never be in a relationship with your relative.
Well, we do have relationships with our relatives.
Speak for yourself. I've never...
Sexual or romantic relationships? Then
Yes.
You're right. We don't have... Well, maybe some people do, but definitely.
I don't. I do not.
I don't either.
Okay. What if someone accidentally goes and marries their cousin because they think, oh, it's a relationship, I have to be with a relative?
Well, I don't think we accidentally marry people.
It sounds a little bit judgmental, like you don't know what happens to other people. Would you say that love is the most important thing?
Well, that phrase is...
I'm looking for yes or no. So is it more yes or more no?
Okay, yes, love is very important.
Do you believe that you should be able to love whoever you love?
Yes.
So, do you support incest?
No.
What if they're in love? Everybody's got problems with the dating world. My friend Becky, she's got coming at her from every direction. And then we've got Sally, desperate for a none in sight. Brandon over there, he's completely inappropriate with women. And there's just, everyone's a mess. No one knows how to date. No one knows how to build good relationships.
I would say that we need to focus less on making everything in a relationship about sex. Sex is great. It's very important.
And this is where I think
we're going wrong.
Okay. One potential way to make dating better. Children. How young do you think people should start dating?
I think that's very independent. Each person in their own context.
Starting at 2-3 years old. I mean, as soon as you can wipe your own ass, basically. That feels like you're independent enough. Imagine those kids starting to train on dating. They have chaperones. It's nothing inappropriate. It's
no, it sounds pretty inappropriate. And I think...
Well, I don't want them to be doing anything like sexual, obviously. It seems like no one stays together these days anymore. Even Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, they're not together.
That's true.
I've always looked up to them. I thought they were going to be together forever.
They were together for their whole lives.
And then he died. So that's my point. This is kind of an abstract question, but where is the love, Nicole?
Where is it?
in the
It's a
world,
multiple
in
choice
you.
question.
Oh, okay.
A, gone with the wind, everyone sucks now. B, love is everywhere, baby. C, between the sheets. D, between the cheeks. You know which ones I'm talking about, the pee-pee cheeks.
The pee-pee cheeks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I know what pee-pee cheeks
Pee-pee
are.
cheeks. Not your butt cheeks, but your pee-pee cheeks. Girls have... Women have pee-pee cheeks.
I've never heard that.
It's like, they're like cheeks, but they're for your pee-pee.
You're talking about the labias?
Well, I don't know what that is, but probably.
Okay. This is interesting. I don't know then.
Which of those answers?
I think it's all of it, Caroline. It depends on the relationship.
I thought we could role play a fight in a relationship. So I want you to give me a reason for a potential breakup, and then you should demonstrate how a healthy way to have that conversation would be. So pick a reason that we would break up.
You're being too selfish.
Okay. So I know you really wanted me to go support you at your mom's funeral tomorrow, but I'm not gonna make it because that sounds like ass. So instead, I'm gonna go get drunk with the boys, and I'll catch you after. But if you're emotional, I'm not gonna be there either because that's too much for me, and I can't really handle that kind of.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, Caroline, and clearly we're not meant for each other.
What?
Alignment here.
We've been together for 5 years. We have 2 children together, and now you're just coming at me like we're just gonna break up so casually.
Okay. Yes.
I'm pregnant with our 3rd. Would you forgive someone for cheating on you?
Well, I think that depends.
What if they cheated on you with your mother?
Well, that's a big one.
But it was your mother's dying wish.
Oh, wow.
But it's not just your mother's dying wish. Your dad is there. He's got a Glock out. He's like, you better give my wife her dying wish, you sick.
I don't even know what to say, Caroline.
Why is it that men are always saying things like, I will have you dead in the streets by 8 a.m. if you don't shut the fuck up? Why? Do they think it's funny?
I haven't never heard that before. How is it that you experience intimacy?
I've never, the times in my life when I've felt intimate with somebody, our priest at our church when I was being baptized.
And you remember experiencing
Yes.
intimacy?
And then since then, I've never experienced intimacy. And you don't have to make me feel bad for not having people be attracted to me that much. Like, I don't have very many experiences with that.
There would be plenty of people that would be attracted to you. So I'm curious what's happening with the, why are you thinking about, and it sounds like.
Are you into role-playing, yes or no?
What kind of role playing?
Like, just.
Like in a romantic relationship?
Like,
One
it'd be
person's
fun.
like, top of the morning to ya. I'm gonna get you a newspaper today. The other person's like, oh, I didn't even ask for a newspaper. And then you.
Yeah.
Polygamy?
Caroline.
Why is it that women are always the one to ruin relationships?
I don't think that is at all.
Okay.
I think it's equal.
You don't have to cry about it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it is sad. It's a sad opinion.
Okay. Does size matter?
What kind of size?
Does age matter?
Depends.
My first boyfriend was 69 years old.
Damn, Caroline. Like, no, let's not have this.
You don't know how old I was.
You're clearly not 69 even now.
So
No.
it was not.
But I can't wait to be. Boom! Back in the day, women were considered property.
Okay.
Okay. They would get married and they'd be transferred as property from their dad to their husband, right? Do you know where I'm going with this?
No, I really don't.
I know it's a little bit taboo to ask, but let's just get real here.
A lot of taboo things you're asking.
Why are women less valuable now than they used to be? Because I don't know a single woman who has been purchased like that, who's been treated like property. What's wrong with us now?
Okay, Caroline, you gotta do better. In this day and age, you are a woman, you're a young woman, you are an intelligent woman. This is not a good question. Like, this isn't good thinking processes.
I don't think anyone should be bought without thinking that it's exciting. But
Oh, wow. Okay.
let's just skip it then, because I'm not I'm not out here to offend you.
Yeah, I appreciate the skipping.
Do you think that we got to the bottom of it?
No.
I want us to both say, swiggity swooty, we got to the bottom of that booty. Okay. But don't laugh. Please be serious. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Swiggity swooty, we got to the bottom of that booty.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Thanks for being here. And next time I will have someone more, with more, significant, so, okay. Goodbye. Thanks. Okay, wait, let me